Welcome back, everybody, to the deep dive. We're ready to jump into another fascinating topic.
Definitely.
Today we're tackling something,
Yeah.
that's surrounded by a lot of buzz
Yeah.
and questions, especially lately, and that's the keto diet.
For sure.
We're
Yeah.
going to be looking at this article called, "Will the Keto Diet Make Me Fat and Increase Cholesterol?"
Oh, okay. Yeah. Interesting title.
So that's what we're going to be kind of dissecting today
Yeah.
and figuring out,
We could get it down.
are these concerns, valid?
Right.
Is there something to them?
Right.
So you ready to dive in?
Let's do it. I'm ready to go deep.
Okay, so the article really starts off
Yeah.
by addressing this kind of this fear that people have. Like,
Yeah.
if I go on the keto diet,
Right.
I'm just going to gain weight.
Right.
But it actually kind of goes back to,
It all comes back to
the basics of calories in, calories out.
calories in, calories out. It's true for every diet.
Exactly. And that's why they say,
Yeah.
the keto diet doesn't automatically equal weight gain.
Right.
It's about, how many calories you're consuming.
Yeah. And the keto diet kind of shifts things up a bit,
Right.
It changes how your body uses energy. Instead of relying on carbs for fuel,
Right.
it starts burning fat.
Right.
And that metabolic state, that's what we call ketosis.
Okay, so it's not just about
Yeah.
losing weight. It's about
Exactly.
losing fat.
It's about targeting fat loss,
Uh-huh.
which can be more effective in the long run.
And that's what kind of separates it from
Exactly.
Atkins and paleo.
Yeah, you're right. Atkins and paleo have some similarities in terms of food choices, but
Oh, yeah.
keto is all about that ketosis,
Yeah, yeah.
That's what makes it unique.
Okay, so then there's this whole thing about cholesterol.
Yeah,
Because when you think about high fat,
right.
you think high cholesterol.
Right. Automatically you think, oh no, my cholesterol is going to go through the roof.
Right. But this article actually challenges that notion
It really does.
by pointing out that it's actually
It's not the fat itself.
inflammation.
Inflammation is the real culprit here. And it's often caused by those simple carbs and processed foods that we tend to eat too much of.
So it's not the healthy fats.
Exactly.
It's the inflammatory things.
It's the stuff that causes inflammation that we really need to watch out for.
Okay, so how does that then tie into...
So basically,
Yeah.
your body produces bad cholesterol
Okay.
as a way to protect itself from inflammation.
Oh, so it's like a defense.
It's like a defense mechanism.
Okay.
Think of it like your body trying to patch up the damage caused by inflammation.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah, so it's not the
So those good fats,
healthy fats.
like olive oil, avocados, fatty fish,
Right.
those are actually beneficial.
Because they help combat the inflammation.
Exactly. They're like little inflammation fighters.
Okay, and that's where the keto diet kind of comes in.
That's where keto shines, yeah.
Because...
By focusing on those healthy fats and reducing inflammation,
Right.
it can actually improve your cholesterol levels.
Oh, wow. That's fascinating.
So pretty cool.
Yeah,
right?
because you think that it would be the opposite.
You'd think so, but the science tells a different story.
Yeah, so it actually...
It's a complete paradigm shift.
It is.
It really is.
It's like flipping
Yeah.
everything that we thought,
Exactly.
on its head.
Flipping the script on how we think about fat and cholesterol.
Yeah?
And to really boost those benefits, the article highlights the importance of fatty fish,
Okay.
particularly those rich in omega-3s.
Okay.
They're like the superheroes of fighting inflammation.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
really...
Yeah.
It's really interesting to hear all this because, I'll be honest,
Yeah.
I think, like most people,
Yeah,
I always associated fat with
right.
just being unhealthy.
It's a common misconception. But it's important to remember that not all fats are created equal.
Right.
It's all about the type of fat and the overall context of your diet.
Right. That makes sense.
Okay.
But does the article talk about any downsides
That's a great question.
to the keto diet?
Yeah, so the article focuses mainly on the positives.
Yeah.
But it's important to look at the whole picture, right?
Right.
Some potential downsides could be things like nutrient deficiencies if you're not careful
Oh, okay.
about planning your meals.
Okay.
And for some people,
Yeah.
adjusting to such a low-carb intake can be really tough.
So it sounds like if you're considering keto,
Definitely.
it's definitely worth doing your research,
Absolutely.
talking to your doctor,
Yes, making informed choices is key.
and understanding,
Yeah,
what's best for your body and your needs.
exactly. Everyone's different, so what works for one person might not work for another.
So to kind of summarize what we've learned here
Yeah.
today,
Yeah.
it seems like the keto diet doesn't necessarily mean you're going to gain weight,
Definitely not.
and it could actually even improve your cholesterol.
If done right, absolutely.
But the key is to really
Understanding the science.
understand the science
is key.
behind it, the ketosis, the inflammation.
Yep, and choosing the right kinds of fats.
Exactly.
That's
And
crucial.
that's really
It
interesting.
is, isn't it? It really challenges the conventional wisdom about diet and health.
It does. And so I guess
Yeah.
the question to leave our listeners with today
Yeah, good question to ponder
is,
is even though the keto diet has these potential benefits,
yeah,
are there individual factors or maybe even long-term effects
right,
we need to think about before making it a permanent lifestyle change?
right.
That's something to explore further and maybe even talk to your doctor about.
Yeah. It's always good to get that professional advice as well.
Absolutely.
Alrighty. Well, this has been another fascinating deep dive.
It has been. I've learned a lot today.
Me too.
Thanks for having me.
And thank you all for listening.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
We'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.